Hello, welcome to my channel, and remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I'm going to just pull and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Remember, this is a collective message as well. So if it doesn't resonate, then don't internalize, like, if it's for you. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you. Okay, so I do feel like there's a lot of change that's occurring with your South Node. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're releasing that's connected to your South Node, and I feel like it's pertaining to like stability, your finances. You could be experiencing some financial hardship, and I feel like it's because Spirit has you going through a transition. You could be releasing a job. It could be a thought process pertaining to how you make money. You could be releasing toxic patterns pertaining to eating. Like you could be somebody like that emotionally eats or something like that. But there's some type of release that's occurring, and it's causing a lot of change. It's almost like the change is occurring quickly. Yeah, bottom of the deck, sextile, a combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. So there's something that is flowing, something that's releasing, and then something that's rapidly flowing. It's almost like this, it goes out here, something new comes in. It's something like that. For some of you, it could be a relationship, because I'm seeing intimacy and with the 7th house. But I feel like you also could be releasing a person you was in a relationship with, and it's bringing financial stability. So, you know, take what resonates. But heavy Capricorn energy, you could have went through some type of Saturn period, or you could still be going through it as well. Water energy is significant. I feel like you're either a water sign, have water placements. You could have earth placements as well. But I feel like you're releasing some type of tie or connection, something that you was emotionally attached to. It's something like that. It could be like maybe you was so emotionally wound up about a lot of other things to the point where you was suffering financially. It's something along the lines of that. But I'm going to just pull some more and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Okay, so we have creation and opportunity, caring, as well as new idea, hope, open-mindedness. So I do feel like your perspective has shifted, where you're now able to sleep better, rest. There's balance that's occurring as well within your energy, within your life. And I also do want to say that sometimes when balance occurs, it doesn't occur, it doesn't happen the way that we think it should happen. Like sometimes, like, I guess a way to say is like when there's moving pieces, you know how there's like, okay, we're moving this. So it's like there may have been some type of chaotic moment as Spirit removes something to bring something else in. It's something like that. But I feel like ultimately Spirit is leading you to your freedom and helping you release burdens. So it's still giving that a heavy energy of something being taken away and something replacing it. What I'm also hearing Spirit say is whatever piece of the puzzle that you initially had there that was connected to your South Node, it didn't fit in your life. So it's like everything that's being released is things that didn't fit in your life. And it's like whatever you was trying to hold on to, it was causing burdens. It was stressing you out. It wasn't worth it. For some of you, it was financial debt, and you may have gotten a charge off on your credit card or something where they charged it off. And now you're finding that you have more peace in paying the minimum $25 to the collection agency than you did trying to keep up with the rapid and huge payments to the actual credit card company. So sometimes it may seem as if something is leading to hardship, but really is setting you free from something. And I feel like that ultimately is what this reading is about. It may seem like it's a hardship or it's a struggle, or if it's it may feel as if it's the worst thing in the world, but really is bringing a sense of peace. And I feel like, yeah, it's a part of your transformative period, because now you're able to tend to your garden. You're able to tend to your garden in this transformative period where you're able to maintain life and have a sense of peace within yourself. So really, you know, chaos is erupting, but at the end, peace is there, you know, like I was saying. But let me see. I'm going to dig deeper and see exactly what it is. I do feel like, yeah, a lot of you are going through endings. A lot of endings. You got the coffin here with bad health and despair. Something stressed you out, and I feel like this period of your life is ending. You could be a masculine energy. It could be something pertaining to work as well. Some of you, it could be a something pertaining to a relationship. If it's not you, it could be something that your counterpart is going through. They could be releasing. I feel like both of you could be releasing things that don't serve you. Let me see. What's the overall energy, Spirit? Okay, so we have mature woman here. Message of concern. Adjudication. Okay. You could be someone, I feel like your energy is grounded now. You could have been receiving messages about, like I said, like some type of debt or something that you had to pay back. Or I feel like you're making a decision about something that could be concerning to somebody else, because there's false person on the bottom of the deck. Clarify message of concern. What is this, Spirit? Yeah, thoughts. Somebody could be wanting to communicate with you, and somebody else is concerned about it. Yeah, for some of you, this is love. But I feel like it's happening simultaneously. I feel like the burdens that you're releasing is helping your finances pick up, and it's also bringing in love. So it's like the total package. But I feel like you had to go through, yeah, somebody's definitely getting the boot. You got main female here with poverty and theft. So there's a masculine that is about to leave out a feminine energy that has been maybe siphoning energy, stealing money, doing something something that wasn't right. Whatever it is with this main female and poverty and theft, I feel like when this stuff happens, this person ain't gonna see it coming. They're not. Whoever this main female is. It's almost gonna give them whiplash how quick the change is gonna come in, because I'm hearing rapid fire. Rapid fire, that's what I'm hearing. Because it just feels like somebody's been maybe pausing something or holding something back for so long. And you know, like a tea kettle, like eventually all that steam builds up and then it just makes a loud sound where it's like the top of the tea kettle comes off. It's almost like this person was doing that. They were trying to stop something, suppress something, trying to take something that wasn't for them. And I feel like maybe somebody wants to come back and talk about it. This also could be something that occurred at a job. Like maybe somebody has been overworked and they had a huge outburst at work, because I'm also getting that. And they may have received a letter saying like, hey, we're going to terminate you from HR. Like they made a decision to terminate you. There could have been something that happened at work. But I'm hearing Spirit say you weren't meant to be at that job as long as you was. So it's almost like this hardship is leaving room for a new opportunity to come in. For some of you, you're actually meant to open up a restaurant. Like you working hard. You could be a restaurant work at a restaurant and always wanted to own your own. You could be an older woman. Your favorite color could be purple as well. I'm also hearing seamstress as well. But it's like whatever it is with this job or situation, relationship or whatever, you was working extremely hard. And I feel like you're leaving it out in the cold. Because you realize that by you giving to this job or this person you was in a relationship with, it was stunting your growth. It was preventing you from moving forward. What I just heard Spirit say is like trying to catch air. I feel like that's what it was like in this situation with this job or in this relationship, trying to obtain success. It wasn't possible in that situation because of the people that was involved. Let me see the energy. What do you want to tell the collective, Spirit? Okay, so we have regrets here and messages. Heavy on the communication. There's some form of communication here. Somebody wants to take action. Closed off and guarded resistance. Cycle coming to an end in Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. The person that been trying to resist change could have heavy Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius in their chart. But I feel like Spirit is closing out this cycle because it's like I'm getting so many stories because even if it's not a restaurant, I'm hearing office. You could work in an office with somebody and they've been giving you a hard time or something like that. But I feel like you're going through some type of higher self-activation. And I feel like whatever you've been clinging on to, Spirit is forcing a separation. For some of you, it's a relationship, employment. It could be some type of financial hardship. It could be any of those things. You could be seeing 222. But regardless of what it is, there's something coming into alignment for you. There's something that is changing, something that is shifting. And whatever is shifting is going to lead to this rewarding situation because you've done the work. You've done the work. You've been cooperating and listening to what Spirit has saying. You have been doing the hard work. And now Spirit is clearing and purifying your energy. And you're now giving the confidence and the wisdom to move forward. Yeah, and you're feeling encouraged. You're feeling encouraged to move forward. Because Spirit is guiding you to something that's long, that is going to give you longevity, generational wealth, happiness, abundance, expansion, growth, a lot of sun energy. You could be seeing sunflowers. It's taking you out of a state of a regret. It's almost like instead of being in this regretful stage, you're now more in action oriented, developing the courage. A lot of Jupiter energy is here, a lot of expansion and a lot of growth. And with this expansion and growth is creating change. Momentum is building. And it's like whoever was opposing, trying to resist change is being forced to change. It's like a change is being forced. You're leaving. So now the person that was causing chaos in your life is now stuck with extra work or stuck with the work they were trying to put on to you. The person that's been trying to keep you in a relationship, the relationship is ending. Spirit is forcing an ending. There's karmic justice going on in the collective with toxic people that we're trying to cause confusion with your transformation. So remember when I said it's like the teacup, the teapot, it was like boiling over, and now that it's like it's piping hot, there's steam coming out, it's uncontrollable. I feel like that's your energy. because you're going through an awakening stage or period where you love yourself. You love yourself unconditionally, and you're tired of going through these contracts with people where there's nothing but past lack and suffering. You're ready to grow. You're ready for change. You're not wanting to be around people that is going to make you feel less than. And I'm getting chills. And I'm hearing that song again. I just did a short video, and it's like, we're not going to take it. You're not taking something anymore. You're not dealing with something anymore. You're not tolerating something anymore. I feel like there's a lot of people in the collective that realize that there are people who live their life like as a child, like emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, their mindset is of a child. So when they don't get their way, they have tantrums, and they could be a boss and they're causing tantrums by, oh, I'm mad at you because you didn't want to stay at this event or whatever. So now I'm gonna make you pick up extra hours, or I'm gonna change your hours to where you have no choice but to be at work at this time. Or, oh, you trying to leave this relationship, I'm gonna make you stay in this relationship by causing obstacles, by sitting there bringing up the children that we have so you can stay. I feel like whoever is trying to cling to your energy to keep you stuck, you pushing them off you. It's like your energy is so strong, so bright. This person can no longer leash or cling off of you. And for some of you, it's a job. It's a corporation. And it may not be one specific person. I feel like it's a group of people if it's a corporation. Because it's almost like, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen those cartoons when you go in an office building and it's like everything is like fluorescent lights, and then everybody is wearing white shirts, and, you know, and everybody is like at the computer. You know, it just feels like you woke up and you're like, I'm not sitting here anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. You went through a dark night of the soul and it set you free. You're no longer stuck in your head about what direction to go, and you know where to go. You're being released. And with this release that's going, there's chaos erupting. So overall, I feel like what Spirit is saying is with this cycle closing out, there is chaos. You may feel some type of financial lack. Or you may be afraid of, okay, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my bills? Oh my gosh, where am I going to live? I just left this person. Oh my gosh, how are things going to pave its way? Continue to have faith. Continue to have faith in the process, because your faith is really what's going to fire you up to move forward. So don't feel as if you took 2 steps forward to take 5 steps back, because sometimes you have to go through the loss where you lose everything in order for new things to come in. You have to release the burden. You have to release the burden in order to gain the freedom to spread your wings. And that is what's changing. So don't operate in fear. Embrace it. Embrace the unknown, because it may appear or feel scary, but it's just because of something different. But Spirit is really setting you free. This is your out. This is your ending of a horrible situation and your new beginning to something great, something profitable, something successful, something that's going to make you happy. So don't look back. Connect with God, connect with your ancestors and spirit guides to see what more you need to do to obtain this rewarding situation. The more you surrender and allow things to happen, the more you attract everything to you. So I hope this helps. But you guys have a great day.